Christmas to all of you OdoBan fans out there, and welcome back to the studio. Guys, we are indeed going to be giving you 5 great ways to use OdoBan in your home this holiday season. I am Dave the Chemist, and we are here at OdoBan World Headquarters, and I am joined in the studio by our co-hostess with the co-mostess, Val. Welcome back, Val.
Hello, everyone. Merry Christmas. It is so good to be back in the studio with everyone. We've got some great tips to share with you to keep your home fresher than ever this Christmas.
We sure do, and we are going to launch right into the tips, guys. Tip number 1, I don't know about you, but we have Christmas decorations out all over the house right now. And one of the things we have is a pile of Christmas throw pillows on the couch. But of course, we store these throughout the summer. We don't leave them out all year. And when you get them down, they've got a little bit of an attic funk to them. And so here's your first tip. Take those pillow covers off, throw them in the washing machine, add some OdoBan concentrate to the final rinse cycle, or if your machine has a softener dispenser built in, fill that softener dispenser with OdoBan concentrate, and it will dispense it automatically. This is going to leave those pillow covers smelling fantastic and fresh. Val, do you guys have pillows in your house too?
We sure do. In fact, this is one of mine right here I brought in. And if your pillows are like mine and they don't have a cover that comes off, you can still freshen these up using the ready-to-use formula of OdoBan. What you'll do is you just liberally spray both sides of the pillow and let it set off to the side and let it dry. And once it is fresh and ready to go for Christmas.
Now, another guy that has helped us out live is our National Sales Director, Mr. Bill Frazier. So we are going to start this with a trivia question from Bill, live by pre-recorded video. I'm going to kick it to Bill, live on video.
Merry Christmas, OdoBan fans. Now, here's your trivia question. In Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol, how many ghosts visited Ebenezer Scrooge? Type your answer in the comments below and stick around for your chance to win.
That Bill, he's something else, isn't he, guys?
So
all right,
funny.
so if you know the answer to Bill's little quiz there, drop it in the comments, and we're going to keep the show rolling with tip number 2. Val, you want to lead into tip number 2 for us?
I sure do. Okay, so, with your Christmas things, you might have some others that, just doesn't have that real fresh smell yet, but it's something that you can't put in the laundry. Here again, take your ready-to-use formula, spray them down just like you did with the pillows, and that works on stockings. It works on any pieces that you have that, are made out of material, and also your winter blankets. Same thing.
And if you're somebody that likes to wash those blankets on a regular basis instead of just packing them up, again, you can use the concentrate in the laundry. Works the same way. So, guys, we're going to keep rolling here. We deal with a lot of fragrances here at OdoBan. We've got great fragrances in all our products, and we deal with a lot of bad smells too down in the lab where I work. Fragrances are one of those things that is very personal, and it really ties into memories. And for me, the smell of Christmas is one of my favorite parts. Now, by that I mean I grew up with live Christmas trees, with cinnamon and nutmeg in the house and oranges. Anytime you walked in the house, there was this great smell of Christmas. Yeah, cookies baking, all those things. But tip number 3 is all about maintaining that experience for your family and stopping the things that can keep them from having that experience. And for that, I'm talking about kitchen trash right now. You ever go to work and when you come home, the trash is turned like it's gone sour in the middle of the day, and as soon as you hit the door, you're like, oh man, I should have taken that trash. Does that ever happen to you, Val?
More times than I can count. And that's not just around the holidays either. It's all year long.
All year. Well,
Yeah.
Okay, Val, you're an OdoBan expert these days. What should our good listeners do to combat that and preserve that Christmas feeling?
Maintenance.
Maintenance.
Okay. Usually when you go to clean out that trash can, it's because something has poked a hole in the bag and it's leaked down in the bottom. That's when we all really think about cleaning it. But honestly, you really should clean it every time you take the trash bag out. What you'll want to do is when you get the, we got to turn around here.
Just a little backwards.
Right,
It's okay.
just a little backwards. When you take the trash can or the trash bag out, then what you're going to want to do is take the ready to use and spray all inside, and take a paper towel and clean that out, because to sanitize and to clean and disinfect and whatnot, you've got to start with cleaning.
Yep, cleaning is the first step to sanitizing.
Absolutely. So once you've done that, then go back and spray it again and let it sit for 1 minute. That is going to kill the odor-causing germs, and that's 99.99% after 60 seconds.
That's right. And, if you kill those germs, the bacteria in your trash, half the bad smells we get from trash are actually the byproducts of that bacteria. You get rid of the bacteria, you get rid of the bad smells. But I'll tell you, cleaning the can is great, but it always seems like as soon as I do that and I take the trash out, I put a new bag in, I'm immediately cooking dinner or something, right? You put that styrofoam meat tray in there or some chopped up onions, and you got a brand new bag that smells horrible. Any idea on that, Val?
Yeah, you don't want to take that whole trash bag out when it's not
just
full.
For one thing.
Yeah. And I know this is going to sound funny.
Okay.
Spray your trash with OdoBan.
The trash.
Spray the trash.
So you're recommending they spray our
trash.
product directly, just spray it to trash, just like pour it, throw it away.
Yeah, I know. It sounds weird, but it's true.
Does.
It really does help.
It really does.
So like, on those meat trays where you've got that little pillow in there that absorbs all the liquids and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and all that yuck.
Spray that down, and that will keep the smell down until you're ready to take it out.
You're right. Guys, just a couple spritzes of OdoBan in the top of the trash before you go to work in the morning means you're never going to walk in to a horrible smelling house. It actually controls those odors and keeps it from getting bad. Your next tip, Val, is actually something that ties into one of our older YouTube videos that you can still see there, isn't it?
It is. Okay, so last year, if you recall, some of you may not remember, but we did an episode where we paired our OdoBan scents with holiday fragrances so that you didn't have to worry about blowing out your candles while you cleaned or there was any kind of a clash. And it's amazing how we were able to get these smells that, I would have never have thought. So if you haven't seen that, check it out.
Yeah, it's
Be
one
sure
of my
to do
favorite.
that.
There's some interesting pairings there, and it's actually a video I still get questions about from people.
Yeah. So this year, what we're going to talk about as far as scent pairings isn't with the candles, but with your rooms in your house.
Okay.
If you use one scent all throughout your house, your nose gets a little bored.
That's true, it does.
So it's kind of nice when you walk into a room and it's different.
Yeah, it lets you sort of experience different scentscapes as you walk through your home.
Yes, very much. So let's take, for instance, like our citrus scent.
Mm-hmm.
That one's great in the bathroom, and it's great in the kitchen. It's got that nice, bright, crisp smell to it.
Love that one.
Very good, very fresh. And then for like clothing or, fabrics, draperies, upholstery, carpets, anything like that, the fresh linen is my go-to for that.
I tell you, one of the things I love to do with the fresh linen is actually go to the linen closet. You got your blankets and your towels and your sheets and all that in there. Open the closet up and just shoot about 5 or 6 sprays up and down in the linen closet and close it up. That way, the next time you go to get something out, it's going to smell fantastic.
So you not just have a linen closet, you have a fresh linen closet.
I see what you did there. All right, guys, we're gonna trade that. You heard it here first. That's trademark, a fresh linen closet, only with OdoBan.
Okay, and the eucalyptus, that's one that's just good throughout the house. Any room you pick, it's going to work. And if you have tough odors, that's your go-to. It's great for pet bedding. The trash smells that we talked about. Pet urine, anything like that. It's a really good one.
Is there anything eucalyptus can't do?
Well, considering going back to when we did the Will It OdoBan and we did the fish.
We did the dead fish.
That sat out in the hot Georgia sun. Yeah.
Spoiled milk, we did that one. Mm-hmm. Eucalyptus.
Yeah, so eucalyptus tackles it.
That's the thing to go to, man.
Yeah. And then last but not least, our lavender. Lovely lavender. It's so relaxing. So that one's awesome in your bedroom. It's good in the bathroom, or you can even do it, you can spray your blankets and everything and hop on the couch, in the living room for a Netflix and chill night.
The lavender is so relaxing. I love using it in the bedroom because you walk in and you just sort of take a deep breath and start to relax. You know what else is relaxing? Podcasts, listening to podcasts. Okay, maybe not.
No, well, to me, it's like, listening to a book on audio sometimes.
Right.
So, that's kind of something to do in the evening to relax.
Well, hey, if you like podcasts, if that's one of your things, you should check out our podcast. We're available on Apple Podcasts and anywhere else you download your podcasts. We get into a little deeper dive, some of the funny things we run into. We sort of touch on cleaning news and that sort of thing. But if you haven't, you should check that out. And if you like it, leave us a review. We love to hear reviews from you guys. So now we have got down to probably one of my favorite tips of this so far. And this is about Christmas trees. This is tip number 5. My artificial tree has been up for a week or so. Maybe you've got yours up. I hope you've got yours up. It's only 2 weeks to Christmas. If you haven't got your Christmas tree up, what are you waiting on? But I have a lot of friends who have had their Christmas tree up since like June, because who doesn't need a little Christmas this year? You know what I mean? So I'm sure if you have an artificial tree, you store it in a bag or a box, something like that in the attic to keep it from getting all dusty and musty. Well, you know what? If you put your tree up early this year and you have it up for a long Christmas season, guess what's happening while it's sitting out looking pretty? It's getting dusty. It's collecting all that dust in your home. So here is our tip about cleaning the artificial Christmas trees before you put it back in the attic. The first thing you want to do is knock all that dust off. And the way you're going to do that, I'm not kidding, is with a leaf blower. Val, take it away. Okay, folks, maybe use a full-size tree.
And do it outside.
Yeah, maybe that's a good... Okay, no, seriously, if you have a full-size artificial Christmas tree, and you hit it with,
see that coming.
and you hit it with your leaf blower, it blows all the dust and stuff off. You may want to use it on low to start off with. And once you've knocked the dust off, give it a spray with a little OdoBan, either a 1:16 dilution or the ready-to-use. Spritz it down before you put it back in the box, and it's going to be nice and fresh when it comes out of the box next year.
My desk is nice and clean.
Okay, guys.
I think I might do that when I clean my house now. No more clutter.
I'm not going to tell you can use a leaf blower in your house, but you can use a leaf blower in your house. Depends on how attached you are to the things you own. From our family here at OdoBan to all of you guys that make our lives so rich and make us a success, Merry Christmas. And until we see you again in what I hope is a brighter, healthier year next year.
Absolutely.
Till we see you again, Merry Christmas and make life fresh.